West Murrieta, I have your August market stats for you. Okay, here's what happened last month in our part of town. Our median sales price ended at $750. That was up 7% to last year. Nice, healthy increase, and up 2% for the previous month. Our median days on market was 11 days, and that was up 22% to last year and up 57% to the prior month. So it's going to take you a couple of weeks if you're priced right and dressed right and you're in that price point that's selling in that price range. Now remember, if you have something that's really on that higher end, that's going to take more time. If you're something that's entry level, that's going to probably be quicker. So that's why I always do median rather than average, right? We have about 3.5 months of supply. That is definitely an increase. Now, it was down to the prior month. It was down 8%, but it's up 84% to this time last year. It is taking longer to sell a home. We had 20 new listings. That was up 11% to last year and down 37% to the prior month. Not much hit the market the prior month. We had 56 active listings. That was up 70% compared to last year, down 7% to the prior month. And we had 15 closed sales. That was down 21% to last year and down 32% to the prior month. So very similarly, if you watched my weekly market update video for the first week of September, speaking to the last week of August, something that I addressed there is that all through August, the trend on inventory was that we had fewer offers accepted compared to new listings. And we have been trending for the most of this year thus far and for a while now that we would have more accepted offers than new listings. Therefore, we were working through some of that standing inventory. That is not the case. So even though we may not, depending on what part of town you are, we may be having fewer listings hit the market compared to the same month last year, homes are taking longer to sell, so therefore we have more inventory available. So new inventory or higher levels of inventory is not always to do with as the number of listings that are hitting the market. A lot of it can also be how long it's taking for homes to sell. That means it's really imperative, number one, that you price right and dress right for what you're selling so that you don't become aged inventory. And number two, your realtor needs to be watching the market. And while you're pricing, there are so many different elements that you need to take into account, especially with the solds. When you're on the market, you want to make sure you have your finger on the pulse and you're always aware of what your competition is. What are they priced at? What do they look like compared to you? How do they compare to you? And do you need to respond in your price of your home based on what's going on around you? So you can't just put it on the market and go, well, now we're just going to wait for a buyer and you do all your marketing stuff. You really need to be aware of what's going on with your competition. If you want to pick my brain on this, please do shoot me a message and we can talk about your situation or any questions that you have. You have a great one and thank you for spending a few minutes with me.